Have you ever wondered how I output my EVF to my monitor and record it? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've been asked on multiple occasions on how do I output my camera's EVF or live view onto a monitor and record it. So I thought I'd do a video to show you exactly how to do that. There are multiple reasons as to why you would want to output your EVF or your live view. So such as this example here, I'm at 3.5 to 1 on the magnification. I'm going to do an image stack of this fly's head, and you can produce images like this. And then I'm outputting it to the monitor here. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to see my image on a larger screen. So if I turn around, I can see this on here. It's on a 27-inch screen. So that's one example why you want to do it. Things like water drop photography, water drop refraction photography, stuff like that. If you output it to a bigger screen, you can see more detail and you can nail your focus just that little bit better. Another thing you might want to do is to record your EVF. Now, if you're like me and you're an educator, recording the EVF can be vital to help the viewer learn how to do the particular thing you're showing them. In this case, I'm doing high magnification focus stacked photography. Outputting the EVF, you're able to see my camera settings. You're seeing what the camera is seeing. You're seeing what I am seeing when I look through the EVF. There are some advantages to this and there are some disadvantages. Let me go over those for you. So the advantage of outputting your EVF or live view is that you get a bigger screen. So on this little titty screen, it's only like a 3-inch screen on this Canon EOS R. But now I'm seeing it on a 27-inch monitor. So it's a lot bigger, you're seeing more details and you can nail the focus a lot easier. The downside is as soon as you plug in the cable to your camera, the EVF turns off. So does my screen. You can go into the settings and you can tell it to do a dual output so that the screen is on and the monitor is on. That's camera dependent. You might have a camera where your screen turns off, which means outputting to the monitor, I've now lost the touch screen capability of the back of my monitor. There's two versions of doing this. You've got the outputting it directly to the monitor and there's outputting it for recording. I'm going to go over both of those. The easiest one, if you're not an educator, is to output to a monitor. What you got to do is go to your camera's manual and find what type of output that camera has. On my camera, it's a mini HDMI. Then all you got to do is go to your monitor's manual and find out what inputs there are on that monitor. So on this monitor, it is a full HDMI port. So all I got to do then is go to Amazon and buy a mini HDMI to full HDMI cable in the length required to get to that monitor. And that's all you got to do to output your camera's EVF or live view to a monitor. This fly's head has been edited using my macro presets 2021. I've created 2 sets of macro presets now, each containing 16 presets for Adobe Lightroom. These are great for a starting point in your editing, or if you want a one-click edit, they are great for that also. Check them out at stuartwood.com or in the description below. Now, back to the video. So next to method 2, and that's outputting and recording the EVF for educational purposes. This can get a little bit more tricky and a little bit more expensive depending on the computer you have. Now, if you want to go ahead and buy yourself a capture card, a 4K capture card, you go ahead and do that. It's completely up to you. But for me, I really didn't need a 4K capture card. All I needed was one of these. This is a little USB video capture device. It has a full HDMI port on the one end, and then it plugs into your computer via the USB ports. And what this does is it turns your camera into a webcam. It's as simple as that. It turns your camera into a webcam. So using the same cable as before, except this time we plug this end into the computer, we plug the full HDMI into the back of this, and we record through the computer. So to record through the computer, it's simple. You just need a piece of software like OBS. In this case, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. We then add a new video capture device. You can see here that it's picked up the device. All we do is resize it to match our camera size, in which case my camera size is 1440p. And all you got to do then is record. So if you are going to do this, a little tip for you is go into your camera settings and turn off the camera sleep mode, because this thing will constantly turn off. It's an absolute nightmare. Sometimes it just turns off. So go in there and turn that off. But that is how I record my EVF or my live view out to the computer for educational purposes. So there is a link to this in the description below. It's an Amazon link, so it is affiliate link. It gives a kickback to the channel, helps to support the channel as it grows. I'll also link in there the higher quality capture cards in case you want to up your game and have higher quality video capture. I hope you found that useful. Let me know in the comments below, but that's where I shall leave it. Again, thank you for watching this video. My name's Stuart Wood and I'll see you on the next video. In this video, I'm going to show you just how to do that. Almost. Another reason why my capture cards are quite expensive, but I found a workaround, and that's this little guy just here, upside down. And that was also. So to recap, if you want to go to recap, or if